Yeah.
Welcome into Bengals Now. I am Jeremy Rao. He is Joe Daneman. Do you recognize us in these amazing, ugly sweaters? No, it's a cardigan, but thanks for noticing. What a show we have planned tonight, Joe.
I can't wait for this one. Look, it's holiday season. People are making noise because we have two first-timers on tonight.
Yeah,
Let's
buddy.
welcome to the stage
Bring 'em out,
Chris
bring 'em out.
Jenkins, Cincinnati Bengals rookie defensive tackle out of Michigan, who had 2 big sacks in the Bengals win on Sunday. And look at this guy.
All right.
Right here in the crowd. Listen, I knew Chris Jenkins would be a huge personality up here. We're excited to have him, man. We just got to match your energy up here tonight. First time in the house. Woo! Chris Jenkins on Bengals Now, everybody. All right, Chris.
I'm a little curious, though. Did you tell Chris that we were going to wear these amazing sweaters? I mean,
so
this dude
I
looks
did
too good.
not. That is on me. I told Muma, but I did not tell
I'm
Chris, so
curious now.
apologies.
All right.
But you look great.
You got a beautiful
thank you.
T-shirt on. Look, can
Thank
we see
you.
the T-shirt?
Oh yeah, got a beautiful limited edition Simpsons anime T-shirt.
Yeah.
You know, only found on boohooman.com, not sponsored.
All right.
But yeah.
Chris, it is so good to have you on the show. We were just talking about this. You know, we're deep into the season now. We've had so many fun players, characters on this show. You yourself are a character of sorts. You have a great personality. Let's let it shine tonight during this show, man. How excited are you to be here and to see these fans live in person tonight?
Very, very excited to be here. You know, it means a lot. You know, we got the best fan base in the NFL, you know, so it means a lot for y'all to come out tonight. You know, I'm excited for what we got in store.
Okay, so this is your first season in Cincinnati. You played college football at Michigan. You're the son of an NFL player. So you have an idea what it's like to be a pro. But it's a new city. What's Cincinnati been like for the few months you've been here?
You know, it's been great. And, you know, I'm a little surprised being from Michigan, you know, so you hear all the horror stories of being in Ohio. But, you know, me personally, I think I'm having a great experience.
Well, people in Cincinnati kind of tend to think Cincinnati's its own state. Yeah? You can make noise for that one? So they kind of call themselves the state of Cincinnati. So you're in a safe space here in Cincinnati.
Yeah, we're good.
As
We're
a
protected.
Cincinnati Bengal, you're protected here in Cincinnati.
What I want to know is, you know, and look, I'm glad that you're here. I wish you would have brought a dumbbell with you because I want to see the Turkish thing live in person. Like that's your jam now.
Yeah.
Can you explain to people this incredible feat you've done? It was a big part of your draft process. Can you explain what this is, what you can do?
Yeah, the Turkish get-up, you know, it's kind of a rare exercise these days, but, you know, you basically take a dumbbell or a barbell if you're feeling a little dangerous.
Yeah.
And, you know, you got to hold it up, you know, with one arm straight in the air, and you got to bring it from the ground straight to the sky and bring it back down to earth without dropping it.
What's the most amount of weight you've done on that?
I believe 180-pound dumbbell, and I think like a 155 on the barbell.
Did you say a 180-pound dumbbell?
Yup.
Those exist?
Those exist. You talk to Coach Herb, you know, over from Michigan. He got his stuff. Yeah.
So how often do you like pull it out like on a first date and say, hey, look what I can do with a Turkish dumbbell? I'm guessing that doesn't happen. But how proud are you the fact that you can do something that's difficult, takes athleticism, takes strength, all the things you need to do to be a successful NFL player?
You know, I'm pretty proud of it.
Yeah,
you know,
you
I got a
should
little
be.
pride in it. You know, I keep it in my back pocket, you know, in case the date's going wrong. You know, we could bring that out. You feel me?
This date is going terrible. Let me get the dumbbell out.
Exactly. You had a big game Sunday, right? You had 2 sacks, big splash plays here for the Cincinnati Bengals. You guys have won 3 in a row. You're all about winning. We get it. But when you contribute to a win, do you go home at night feeling pretty good about yourself after a game like that?
Absolutely, feeling great, you know, and it definitely shows there's stuff to build off. And, you know, coming in as a young guy, you know, definitely desperate to make a good first impression for y'all, but, you know, definitely got room to work on, and taking film away, you know, there's always stuff to work on, regardless if you have a good or a bad game. So just looking.
Correct me if I'm wrong. So 2 sacks, 2 tackles for loss, 2 QB hits. You know the stats from the game, I'm guessing, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're inside the locker room post game, and just to pull the curtain back a little bit, Joe Burrow walks out after his press conference back into the locker room, and he kind of starts joking with you a little bit, like, "Oh, he's still in his game-worn pants. This guy is so proud of his game. He's not going to shower and change. He's going to stay in his pants the whole night," which is really fun to see. But man, like, Joe's a star quarterback. I know he's your teammate, but to have Joe kind of mess with you, give you a hard time. He's basically glowing you up after a game. What does that mean?
You know, it means a lot. You know, coming from the best quarterback in the NFL right now, you know, a superstar like him. You know, it means a lot, man. You know, having him, you know, lift you up and you know, give you your props. So coming from him, you know, it means a lot, and just want to keep making him proud.
Sure.
You are a rookie. Rookies tend to look to some of the older players for advice, for help, for tips. Who have been some of the guys inside that room that you've leaned on to help yourself acclimate to the NFL and have success?
Really, all our vets in the D-line room, you know, across the board.
Hill.
Sam Hubbard, B.J. Hill,
Hubbard.
Sheldon Rankins, you know, across the board. Even guys like Murphy and, you know, Joseph Osai, you know, all of them took us under their wing, you know, off rip. And, you know, it's great to be in an environment, in a welcoming environment where they just trying to make you get better. You know, crack little jokes here and there, but we getting better.
Chris, there's been such a need for a guy to just be a presence on the interior defensive line. Fans have been wondering, will guy?
Absolutely.
But at what point, Chris, did you feel like, all right, I am making a real impact as a rookie in a game? When was that moment for you?
Really, it was Carolina game. You know, that's when it really felt like fun again. I'm like, you know what? We belong here. So it's time to get better. It's time to get to work and really start dominating.
Yeah.
So take me inside the mindset of the team right now, because there was a point about 3 or 4 weeks ago it felt like maybe the playoffs were so far out of reach that wasn't even worth talking about. And here you guys are with 2 games left, still very much alive. You need some things to go your way. You got to take care of your business. Is there a sense of new life, rejuvenation inside that locker room that, wait a minute, we still might get there where we wanted to go in the first place?
Absolutely. When you on a 3-game win streak, you know, there's definitely energy that you're going to take with that, and you're going to carry over to the next week. So, you know, we could definitely feel that. Everybody could feel that. You could feel that in the stadium yesterday. So we're just trying to carry that over to the big one this week.
All right, so it's Christmas time. We're all dressed appropriately. Well, most of us are. At least if you like Christmas, let's hear a cheer, right? Who loves Christmas? Who doesn't love Christmas? And my cardigan, specifically my cardigan. Joe Burrow got these like crazy swords for the offensive linemen, right? That's a thing. Does it happen anywhere else in the locker room? Because it's always kind of over glorified, like, the quarterback bought the O-lineman trucks. Like, whatever. Does anyone else buy something in the locker room? Does Trey Hendrickson buy something for the defensive line? How does that work?
You know, I mean, we got a couple of, you know, cool additions.
Like gift exchanges, maybe?
I mean, yeah. I mean, we got Secret Santa going on, you know, pretty soon. So that's going to be very interesting.
Okay.
But nothing like katana swords, you know, haven't been that fortunate. But especially for a nerd like me, you know, I would have loved that.
Oh,
You would love the
that,
katana
yeah.
sword.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I would be swinging it around in my room every single day.
What makes you a nerd?
Huh? Oh, my love for anime, video games. You know, I used to have buck teeth goggles as a kid. Like I was definitely that type of guy. I still am.
So when did your glow up happen that you went from nerd to Michigan football player to professional athlete? Or are you still living that nerd life?
I'm still, don't let the contacts fool you. I'm still a nerd, you know, since day one. But, you know, I mean, hey, nerd up, you know, nerd squad.
Nerd up. I love it. Hey, you mentioned a Secret Santa going on. When we do
Incredible.
Secret Santa, it's just
Nerd
the
up.
normal folk, right?
Yeah.
We have a price limit. Like, can't go above $25, right? Can't go above $30. Is there a price limit inside an
Good
NFL
question.
locker room when you guys do a Secret Santa, or is it you do anything you want?
I mean, I was not aware of a price limit, but, you know, who knows?
You can't. Did you already buy it, by the way? Did you buy it?
It's all set.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Can you tell us what it was?
Got to keep it a secret till
Okay, gotta keep it a secret.
after.
Yeah,
It's,
okay.
But I'm pretty sure y'all will hear about
Okay,
it
when is the gift exchange?
after the fact. I think in the next couple of days.
Okay,
We'll-
all right.
days.
We'll
Wow.
keep it a secret.
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha. How about a round of applause for Chris Jenkins, everyone? Man, we could talk all night. We have a lot more on the show, but let's go inside Paycor Stadium right now. Joe Danneman talking with the head coach, Zach Taylor. Great stuff with the head coach, Zach Taylor. We have another special guest to bring out. So we're going to break right now, but as we go to break,
yes,
this dude sang choir in high school, says he has some tones. Joe and Chris, sing us out.
Okay, here we go with Jingle Bells.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Everybody.
Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh.
Yeah!
All right.
Man, you aren't kidding.
You better let that ride know in post.
I got a little something there.
All right, first commercial break, everybody.
Like that.
How about Woo!
All right, welcome back here on Bengals Now. It is time to bring out our second guest tonight, Muma Jongmeta, a rookie linebacker out of Wisconsin. Undrafted, I should add, coming out here to join Chris Jenkins on Bengals Now. And we have been told by Chris, as Muma comes out, that he is the most interesting man in the world. Chris, as Muma comes out, can you explain what makes him so interesting?
Just his DJ skills, which I'm sure we'll talk about soon,
yeah.
and his ping pong ability is off the
Oh,
charts.
so he can
Yes.
DJ and
Yes.
play ping pong.
Ping pong legend.
Okay, so
up
we
in
got
here.
some stuff to talk about here with Muma.
See, that's why I'm glad the ping pong tables are back out now, because he can shine in the locker room these
All right,
days.
come up
Oh,
on
yeah.
stage.
Like
Muma,
that
we're going to welcome
chemistry.
him up on stage. First time on Bengals Now, everybody. One more time for Muma Jongmeta and his first time on stage. Yep. We appreciate you, man. Thanks for making time. All right, a couple of rookies up here on stage. Now, I don't know if you heard us when we were talking as you were making your way through the crowd. There have been some teammates who have called you the most interesting man in the locker room. Okay, I know that's very high praise. That's lofty. That's a lot to drop on you right when you walk up on stage.
That's a lot.
What do you think makes you so interesting?
I think I'm just a character,
Okay.
I got a guy like Chris Jenkins with me, and I would say he's the most interesting man in the locker room. I put myself as second. I think we just have personality. I think we just bring, a little pizzazz and
Yeah.
a little sauce to the locker room. So just something different that people haven't necessarily seen. And what can I say? I'll take it.
I like that.
A little sauce to the locker room. I like that. So he also says that you're a killer at ping pong. Now, there used to be, Muma, you can tell me, because there used to be, the ping pong tables were always in the locker room, and you would see rankings of who had the highest, whatever score and all that kind of stuff, who had won the most, I guess I should say. Joe Burrow was always up there. I'm wondering, do you have those rankings back? Is that a thing now?
Not that I know.
rankings.
No.
No
Would
rankings.
you be up there though? Are you beating a lot of dudes?
See, the thing is, although I'm very good at ping pong, it doesn't always show up when I play.
The pressure gets to you?
Sometimes, well, I wouldn't say that. Sometimes the execution isn't there.
Okay.
Over execution.
I
Too
have
much strength.
too much strength. I have beat some of the best in the locker room, but I need to do it on a more consistent basis.
I just want to let you know, like Joe Mixon was famous for, and you guys aren't in the locker room and don't see this playing out, famous for just holding down a ping pong table all during open media session. He would call dudes out left and right.
Yeah.
Who wants next? I mean, Joe Mixon, if you guys, I don't know if you know Joe at all, now for the Texans, he was a lot of fun to watch through that. Yeah.
Okay, so we've heard you are a DJ. Hey!
Yes, sir. Hello.
Hello, Truth.
True.
Okay, tell me about your DJing skills, including you got to have a DJ name.
Oh, for sure. So my DJ name is DJ Mooms.
DJ.
Mooms.
Oh, and it
Yeah, with the
echoes
little
out.
Mooms. With a little echo.
Yeah. Okay, so where do you DJ? How did you pick this up? What kind of style of DJ are
Yeah, so I was in Madison. I think it was my sophomore year
you in college?
in college. Maybe it was my junior year. We had gone out and we were at this, it was a sorority social, fraternity social.
Okay.
Very good event. Everyone was dressed to the tens. Great venue. And the DJ just sucked.
It was whack.
DJ was whack. I mean, music was trash. And the worst part was he was up there feeling himself. Like he thought he was cooking. And I looked around, I was like, there's no way that if he can get a gig and he has the equipment and I could do that better. So I ended up getting into DJing. Fast forward a couple weeks later, I ended up getting in a COVID quarantine. So I just had all this free time.
Yeah.
Started really digging into it. And then I got good enough where I was doing pre-games for my guys before we went out. And next thing you know, I was like, you know what, let me perform at the local college bar, the local football bar.
Wow.
Called Wando's
So
in Wisconsin.
you performed there. When was your last gig?
When was my last gig? So we're excluding the ones in my basement.
Okay, yes.
My last gig, I think I did 3 or 4 my last semester. Did 2 over the summer. 1 during the season on our bye week, and then 1 at the end of the season, like a going away party type thing.
I'm picturing in the corner of the locker room, there's
Moves,
Muma. Can you
moves,
see this, Chris?
moves.
Corner of the locker room, disco ball, lights, and the tables. And Moon was just getting
It's got to
after
be
it.
more like a
going crazy.
light laser show
Look,
kind
look,
of.
look.
Confetti.
I mean,
Not a
understand.
disco
That's-
ball.
Whatever, okay? Whatever you got to do. The point
gotta
is,
do.
you guys
He
get
said
a
a
win.
disco.
And we can,
That's pretty cool.
the media usually comes in the locker room like, 10 minutes after a game? I know it's too soon for y'all.
Way too soon.
Push us off an extra 10 minutes and have a disco party in there after a win. Who says no?
I'm with
On
it.
Saturday, you guys win, have the table ready. Shoot, when the media comes in, just get down.
We got to go crazy though to do
Yeah,
that.
Go
I'm with
crazy.
it.
He'll
Definitely.
beatbox for you while you're doing it, man.
I'm not going to do it. It's not every show. You got to pay for that. Look, Gabby, don't. Gabby, the people love
Comes
it.
with the premium package. All right.
Seriously, hey, I'm expecting this Saturday. If you guys win, Moon, when we come in the locker room, I want the
Whole setup.
Yep.
Dude, you
Okay.
guys have the speakers in there to make it happen.
Ooh, the
Where you
speakers in
gonna
there are
find a
nice.
disco ball.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
gonna be-
figure
okay.
we'll figure the
Just-
disco ball out.
Just think about it, okay? I want to ask you guys about some football, and for all the young
Okay.
pups on this team, you guys have been a lot of fun. I mean, your whole group, because there were so many darn draft picks this year.
A lot.
10, and then the undrafted guys come in. You guys, it's like a locker room takeover with all those personalities in there. How much fun does that group of guys have, all the rookies in there?
It's a lot of fun. You know, like you can see from us, you know, we got a lot of characters, we got a lot of big personalities, and, you know, we're in a great environment for all of that to shine. So, you know, let's just say there's never a dull moment when we're there.
There's never a dull moment in that locker room. Especially, we don't do it anymore, but we're doing rookie success, which is the rookie orientation. Once a week, have all the rookies in the room. I mean, that's when you really got to see the guys together because, you know, then you don't have any vets, you don't have anyone else. It's just the rookies.
Yep.
And, yeah, our class is fun to be around.
Acting out, doing scenarios.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Certainly, Chris, you had expectation you would have a role in year one being a very high draft pick. Muma, here you are near the end of the year. You have a role on this team. How proud are you of what you've accomplished year one to come here undrafted, to carve out a role and play meaningful snaps here for a team that has expectations every year to go to the playoffs and win championships?
Yeah, I think it surprised some people, but it was not a surprise for me. Coming into the draft process, you know, knowing like, hey, I didn't really play much my senior year. I kind of knew I was going undrafted, and I had to bet on myself. And that self-belief has taken me this far. The support of my teammates, my faith in God for sure. But I think it plays out differently in every scenario in my head, and so the way it's playing out right now, maybe I didn't expect this to happen this way, but I've been really enjoying it. And, you know, every day, every Sunday that I can be out there with the guys, be out there with Chris, you know, cheer, and add value to the team, like that's special to me. So very proud of the guys, you know, guys like Chris, guys like Mims, Josh Newton,
Sure.
Dejan, like all guys who've had to step up in their role. Like that's been really cool to watch.
Funny thing about Josh Newton is Jamar Chase was talking about him recently in a press conference, and he just said "fig," like we all should know what that means.
Yeah.
Fig Newton, Josh Newton, which is really cool. What is your favorite moment so far as a rookie? I have one in my head, Muma. Do you have one in a game that's a big moment that kind of sticks out to you?
My favorite moment in a game.
Chris, help him
No.
out. You got one for him?
Shoot. I
He's looking at
mean,
him.
that's a good question.
That's a great question. I mean, we've played 15 games, 16 games. Did you have a sack versus the Panthers?
I did not. No, we had a goal line
line,
stand.
the
The
goal
first
line
drive.
stand
versus the
That was
Panthers.
fun. That was really cool.
That was pretty cool.
That was
Yeah.
the time.
that
that's probably it for me.
Welcome to
that's
the
what I was gonna
NFL,
say,
Chris
yeah.
Jenkins.
Yeah, just because it's my pop's alma mater.
Sure.
So
Yeah,
definitely,
yeah.
definitely. And then seeing a couple of his old teammates there, so that was pretty
cool.
cool to talk
Yeah.
a little trash.
Okay, Muma, I want to ask you this.
Okay.
Your name, it's a lot of letters. It can be difficult for people. We've learned how to pronounce it, how to say it. I'm curious, what's the worst someone has ever butchered your name?
Ooh.
Especially in public, like over a loudspeaker or on television, when they see your name and got it wrong. Is
Tackle
there
by.
anything
Yeah.
that has gone wrong when someone was trying to say your name?
I've heard Mima, Mahima, Meme, Maima, Mahima. The worst is when people just start throwing letters and like Maquima, like they're just throwing things in there. They're not even trying. But I always appreciate when people do try, and then I always politely just tell them, hey, this is how you say it, and there's no love lost. It's a unique name, and just gotta make sure people say it right.
Do you like having a unique name?
Yeah, I for sure do. I mean, I think it's just I think names are important. Names have power, and where I'm from, I feel like is represented in my name, so it's very special to me.
Can you explain? You did this with me in the locker room a long time ago. Can you explain what your name means to everyone here?
Yeah, so my name is Muma Shimini Jongmeta. Muma means the good seed from the Bible parable. Shimini is the strength of God, and Jongmeta means like Missouri's the show me state.
Yeah.
Jongmeta is like
Show
I've
me what
heard
you
it
got.
all.
Yeah.
I've heard it all. Yeah, so.
So what does Chris mean?
Cool dude.
Chris, how do you pronounce your name?
Chris with a topher if you're feeling spicy at that.
Yeah, all
Wait,
right.
I actually have a funny name story from our airplane lady. So we have like this airplane hostesses who always like serve us, cater us
Sure.
when we fly.
Yep.
And so apparently one of them thought Chris was me.
Fantastic.
So
Oh, yeah.
she went up to Chris and she was like, "Excuse me, honey, I don't want to ruin your name. How do you say your name?" And apparently he goes, "Chris Jenkins."
Phenomenal.
And
Nice and slow and enunciate.
I was a little confused because I never met people that had trouble with that, but I was like, okay, we'll figure this out.
How do you pronounce your name? John Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually have a question about that because I know we got to get to other stuff here, but they used to hand out the gigantic candy bars, the king-size candy bars on the way home on a flight. Is that still a thing?
Oh, he's looking at you like they
I
don't.
wish.
Are you kidding me?
They
Yeah,
took that
that's
away.
blasphemy.
Pre-2020, when the media
Treason.
used to fly with you
Treason.
guys, we used to fly on the plane.
Yep.
It was always Chick-fil-A getting on.
Yep.
Okay.
was
That's
dope.
still there?
Yep. That's
Yes.
right. Can't get rid of it.
What annoyed me as a member of the media is like the players would eat most of the food. I'm like,
was
come
all
on,
gone.
I'm trying to cover the team. I need some food.
No.
Chris.
Chris, I'm glad you said something. I was just gonna laugh.
No. As a big back, no.
Are there any
That's-
extra
that's-
As a big
no.
back, no, I
You
cannot
can see I
allow.
work out, Chris.
You could get the sauce, the
That's
Chick-fil-A
it.
sauce.
We just eat the
So
sauce.
on the
man.
way back, though, and this wasn't just after a win, even after a loss, I think, king-size candy bars were handed out.
Okay.
Oh no, they do
Never-
chocolate chip cookies now.
That-
Freshly baked.
You be talking
Warm
to someone?
chocolate
I
chip
can talk to
cookies.
someone.
I mean, I ain't a chocolate chip cookie fan. I know that's crazy, but
I am.
yeah, we might have to see something about that.
Oh
we
my
might.
goodness.
All right, one time here for Muma and Chris in their first appearance here on Bengals Now. Let's go inside the stadium. More personality with Reagan Holgate.
All right, it is time for All right. It is time for one of my favorite parts of the show. Fendi makes his debut on Bengals Now. It is Gabby on the green with her pup, Fendi.
Okay, we have Albert going first. Albert's never asked a question before. You guys can both answer, okay? Go ahead, Albert.
My question, why did he tackle?
Why do we tackle?
How do you tackle?
How do you tackle?
This is for the tackling expert himself.
You want to put your head up, run your feet on contact, and drive them to the ground. Bend your knees. Run fast. The faster you run, the harder you hit, and don't be afraid, because you're either the hammer or the nail, and it pays to be the hammer.
Amen. What he said.
Good job, Albert. Okay, what's your question?
Great
All
question.
right,
Thank
Annie,
you.
You go ahead.
What made you start football?
Well, for me, me and all my brothers, we have a family rule where we all got to do at least a year of football, and if we like it, keep doing it. If you don't, then you could do another sport. But I just ended up liking it, so here we are.
I wanted to make more friends in high school, so I was like, let me join the football team. And still don't have any friends, but I'm here now, so. I got Chris.
It worked out pretty well.
Yeah, it worked out all right. It worked out all right.
All right, Ryan, what's your question?
When was your worst injury?
What was your worst injury? And when?
Probably the thumb recently. That kind of sucked. Never had surgery before. That was interesting. But yeah, it's pretty good now. It's working now, so they did a good job. Yeah, look at that. Yeah.
I tore my groin once, but that was in high school, so I'm good now.
Chris,
Appreciate you.
what's your question?
What is the first thing you do after you win a game?
What's the first thing we do after we win a game?
Yeah.
I know the first thing Chris does after he wins a game.
And what is that?
He takes off his shirt and hugs all his teammates in that order.
I hate to say that you're not wrong, but really the first thing I do is text my uncle or, text my pops or my dad just to get an NFL coaching point of how I did during the game and go from there. I mean, yeah, obviously, especially if we win. I mean, yeah, can't help.
He does.
Even when we lose, he hugs people with
I
his
mean,
shirt
he's
off.
capping. If you think he doesn't do it, then
He wakes up and just hugs people with his shirt off.
What do you do besides DJ in the locker room after a win, Muma?
I call my mom, call my dad, and then go home and watch the film.
put on your Grinch outfit.
Put my Grinch outfit on and watch the film.
All right, come on. Last question.
Who would win it between you and a bear?
Between me and a bear?
If it was a fight between you and a bear,
Me.
who's gonna win?
100%. Me. All right. It depends. I'll give you this. If it was a polar bear, heck no. If it was a brown bear, heck yeah. Or black bear, heck yeah. Brown bear, nah. Grizzly, no. They got it. They're crazy.
If you ever
I've seen one before in Maryland. They're big. They're huge.
They do seem large.
They are huge.
Yeah.
if you ever see me in the forest fighting a bear, help the bear. You feel me? Help
he
the
gonna
bear.
need it.
Help the bear.
All right.
What was your favorite Christmas gift growing up?
Okay. Kids nowadays, y'all kids don't know about this, but my best Christmas present, I got the Wii Sports Resort, and we got the projector for it. We used to play it on the side of the house at night. That was the best thing ever.
Here we go. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that can't be beat. Dang. That's
And a GameFly subscription. Nobody knows about GameFly.
dang. You were balling. You were balling.
Shout out Mama Bear.
Man, I want to say the best Christmas gift, because I used to get socks and like crew necks when I was 5, but now, when you're 20, you get socks and crew necks, like you're pretty excited. So when I was young, probably the best gift, probably Hot Wheels. I got like a whole Hot Wheels setup. That was pretty fire. Like,
With like the loop and everything where it can go up and over.
I don't know about the loop, but there were
Okay.
several cars, several of the cars. That was a pretty good Christmas.
Hot Wheels leading the way, baby. All right.
Yes, sir.
Let's hear it for these guys. They might be our best guests all season. You guys are getting a treat tonight. We're about to play all about Christmas with these two. What do they know about Chris Miss next on Bengals Now.
Christmas. Dude, I really should have
Christmas question.
I'm just saying.
Back here on Bengals
I know
Now,
they don't
you can
really
tell these
teach-
guys are already excited.
I know they don't really
Arguing about
teach
the
much
game
in
we're about to
Michigan.
play. All about Christmas. All right, so I'll lead us off, guys.
Okay.
All
And by
about
the way,
Christmas.
you guys know the rules here in the room.
What are the rules?
Let's
I'm
stay
looking over
quiet
here.
to make sure we can watch these guys take a hard L and laugh. Question number 1. How many reindeer are pulling Santa's sleigh? Oh, my God. You can just,
Including Rudolph.
including Rudolph.
How many? So you can start going through the song in your head.
Boom. All right. So, okay. Cameraman.
Chris says he doesn't need it. Muma, what you got?
Mummy, you got it?
Draw a little bit bigger. Draw a
can't
little
see
bit bigger so they can see at home.
Oh, sorry.
It's,
I can show it, right?
he's got it.
You can
What
show
do
him,
got?
Chris. Go right ahead.
They
bang,
both have
bang.
it.
They go
9.
Man,
Wow.
That's right off the bat.
Okay.
Number 9. Let that be a
I
stumper.
just remember
It's
the
a song. It's
Yeah,
a song.
You know the song.
Did someone give you a sign somewhere? Is it you got a sign? No. Okay.
No,
That
he's
was a terrible joke. Boo.
No.
Boo.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Boo.
okay. So we're tied.
Boo.
Okay, question 2. How do you say Merry Christmas in Spanish?
Bro, come on.
Oh, look at this. Say less.
Come on.
Do we have to do the accent? Because I'm
You do
not doing
No,
it.
You do
no.
not. If you get close enough, we'll give it
show
to
it
you.
to the camera.
Yep,
Muma's got
you
it.
are correct, Muma.
I speak Spanish.
You
Buenos
do?
dias.
Yeah, that's pretty easy.
I
for
speak
you
French,
there.
but here we
Dang,
go.
He still got it. Feliz Navidad.
So last week, Jermaine Burton wrote down Merry Christmas A with like an accent on the E.
It was pretty
Oh,
great.
oh,
It was
hey.
pretty great. Ask him about it in the locker
That's
room.
actually-
Please
That-
ask him about
that's-
that. He had a
that's
great time on
actually
the show.
Still tied.
Number 3, as we're still tied, what famous actor played the Grinch? One man's garden,
Oh, I
another man's
know.
potpourri.
I know.
Man,
Chris
these guys
got
are
it.
on it.
Bang.
And
We
bang.
might-
Man, we
Need
are
a bonus
tied.
question, man.
Yeah,
You
we
guys
might
better
have
have
to
a
make these a
tiebreaker
little bit
already.
harder as we go.
All right.
I think you guys are going to nail this one. Oh, maybe not. We'll see. Where is the world famous Christmas tree placed in New York City?
Where's it placed?
Yes, it is at a very iconic place in New York City.
This is kind of just a guess.
Okay, they both said Times Square, and that is incorrect.
Oh, good.
Rockefeller Center.
Yeah.
Where is it?
What?
Yes.
Rockefeller
Where is
Center,
it?
yeah.
Rockefeller Center.
What is
Oh.
that?
Yeah, it's
I don't
a
even
pretty
know where
cool
that is.
place in New York City.
It's like where the little skating rink is and everything.
Yeah, you know,
That's all right. That's okay.
that's okay.
So we both said
We're
Times
We're gonna do a
Both got
Bengals
it
Now
wrong.
road trip there. one
Everybody
time.
has said
bet.
Times Square, which is funny.
I don't think
Yeah.
anyone knows where
That makes-
Rockefeller Center. Who's not from New York?
Yeah,
See?
never heard of
Well,
that.
that's why we're getting a little bit harder as we go.
You guys are
Okay.
still
Oh.
tied. You're still tied. Okay, here we go.
See, we're taking this very seriously.
In the song "The 12 Days of Christmas," what is in the pear tree?
Oh,
And blank blank. It's 2 syllables, 1 word. Blank blank and a pear tree.
I don't know what this is. I
Yep.
just know what
Yeah.
it
You got
says.
it. You got it.
Both you
A
guys got it.
partridge.
What is a
And we're
partridge?
still
I've never
tied.
had
It's a
to
bird.
ask.
It's a bird.
okay.
Yeah.
So it's a.
There are a bunch of birds in that song.
There's a bunch of birds in that
Yeah,
song,
yeah.
yes. Okay, here we go. We're still tied with only 3 questions left.
Mm.
This is a finish the Christmas song lyric. And
Easy.
we can all sing it, but when I say cut, we cut. Okay?
Okay.
It's from Silent Night. Here we go. Silent night. Holy night. All is calm.
Cut.
Finish the lyric.
I'm cooked.
Oh,
You're cooked on Silent Night?
Oh wait, maybe you
Think
are.
about the rhyme.
Don't say it. No.
What?
Oh, ouch. Tough L. You were confident. All is calm, all is long.
No.
All is bright.
It's always bright?
Yes.
I thought
Think
it was
about
That
Quiet.
doesn't rhyme.
I thought
All
all
is
is quiet.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm,
all is quiet.
Never
quiet.
mind, that does rhyme. That's a shame.
All is bright.
That's
Okay.
so good.
I like my version better.
Okay,
We're
you're
down
still
to
tied.
2.
You're still tied.
I'm
Okay.
not gonna lie, I
down to
like
2.
my version better.
Okay, yeah.
There's a Christmas song that actually played here tonight in the background at one point.
Okay.
Finish this. What is the word? Grandma got ran over by a
Oh.
blank.
Okay, so they both got
this
this.
is easy.
We might have to go into overtime to break
know
the
what
tie
the
here.
By a semi truck.
Reindeer,
A
a
reindeer.
reindeer.
We
Yep,
are
yep,
still
yep. We are still
tied.
tied. Okay. So this
Okay.
is the final question. If someone gets it right, they win.
Chris, do me a favor, get it wrong.
But if they both get it right or both get it wrong, we go to overtime.
So
start
the
thinking of
bag.
some more
Okay, I'm
questions
working
here.
on it. Okay.
Okay. Famous Christmas movie, Home Alone.
Okay.
What is the name of the main character? Not his name in real life. What's his main name in the movie?
That
Yep, he's got it. Don't look. Mom yells it. Mom yells it. when they're missing him.
Someone's yelling in this room right now.
Too easy. Come on.
Both get Kevin.
Kevin. All right.
Kevin.
Okay, so we're going to go to overtime
I know
now.
what I got it.
And we're going to make it hard.
I got it.
Okay, take it.
What did the Herald Angels sing?
What?
It's too hard.
What did the Herald Angels sing?
Blank. The
Huh?
Herald
Oh.
Angels.
The Herald
sing.
Angels
Mooma's
sing.
got it. You're in trouble.
Oh no! Wait! No!
Someone yelled it.
Don't yell it. I don't know if Chris has it. Do you have it?
Boom, boom, boom.
Mooma's got
Okay,
it.
Mooma's
This
on the
is
board.
unfair that you gave, you threw me a bone. You threw me a lob.
I think
You threw me a lob.
This is a long
this
answer.
is great.
This is great.
so good.
Wait! No!
It rhymes with shark.
No!
It rhymes with
Calm in the storm of the Christmas.
it rhymes with lark.
Literally, the word is hark.
Hark, that's it.
Hard.
You're right.
The
Would you right? Calm in the
Herald
storm.
Oh my
Angels sing.
And
Mooma
Mooma
is
wins.
the Bengals now king.
Hark.
Yes. Spike your football.
Thank you.
You're
I
the
wanna
winner
spike my
tonight.
drawing board.
Boom. Evan McPherson did that. So
Chris,
get
you
good
were a
company.
worthy opponent.
Hey, it's okay because
Respect.
you guys had
Respect.
the highest IQ, I think, based on this game of any
Outstanding.
players all season long.
Easy.
And Chris has redemption possibly on the way because coming up next on Bengals Now, Pop a Shot.
Pop
Chris
a
is going
shot.
head-to-head with one lucky fan. Stay with us.
Okay,
Pop a
bet.
shot.
Redemption.
All right, back here for our final segment. Time for Papa Shot. Chris Jenkins on the mic.
Yeah.
Muma John Meta against a special fan, Joe, and
Yes.
Papa Shots.
Faith won a pre-show contest to compete against Muma. Now, Muma claims he's got game. You got game? Okay, he says he's got game.
All right.
Chris says he's got ping pong game.
He's got ping pong game. He's got a lot of game for
Okay.
Shaq and the Fool.
Okay, so here we go.
Here we go. Let me
Shaq
get
to the
started right here,
Fool.
Faith. Okay,
All
you
right,
guys ready? It's gonna
championship
count down.
round.
Come on, tragic Bronson alert.
3, 2, 1.
Tragic
Time to
Bronson.
talk some trash.
listen
Here we go.
now. Muma already won all about Christmas.
Muma got a couple.
Is he going home tonight with
Is
2 dubs?
is he?
Wait a
Is
minute.
he? We'll
Faith
see.
is a dog.
Muma,
We'll
it's-
see.
It's neck and neck. Come on, Chris.
Chris is going to get right in his... Oh,
Neck
he's
and
blocking
neck.
shots.
Oh,
This is what's
neck
up.
and neck.
Look at that.
Still
Air
that
ball.
way.
Air
Oh,
ball.
Faith's taking
Air ball. Air ball.
Faith
10,
got it.
9.
Faith
He
got
got
it.
8 seconds. I don't think he's going to be able to recover.
21,
Look at this
20.
tragedy.
All right, Faith.
Look at this
Oh,
tragedy.
24-20.
Look at this tragedy.
7-20.
How on earth?
It's over.
Can we have
Faith
4 seed?
is
Come on,
the winner.
Right here, right here, right here. We have
Okay,
our
so
champion,
per tradition,
Faith.
there she is, our champion here on Bengals Now. Everybody,
What
one
an amazing
time here.
spank
Come on,
them.
come on.
That was
For
awesome.
Muma and Chris, let's make some noise, everybody. Bengals have won 3 straight games, going for 4 in a row on Saturday against the Broncos. One more time for Chris and Muma.
What a show.
First timers here on Bengals Now. We'll see you next week, right here at Newport on the Levee. Make noise!
Who dat?